live from the Channel 11 studios, it's Great Day Houston. And here's your host, Whitney Casey.
The Bayou City Arts Festival was fantastic this weekend. It was such a beautiful day outside. I mean, look at this. It was packed. This is Sunday. I mean, there's so much to do. There were kids, there were arts, more music. It was like a musical weekend. It was just a cornucopia of music all weekend. But what a fabulous weekend.
Now, live from the Channel 11 studios, it's Great Day Houston. And here's your host, Whitney Casey.
And then, at the Bayou City Arts Festival, Susan Farb, she's the PR woman, showed us this unbelievable booth. It's full of artsy-fartsy shoes. They're called Funky Feet. And you can get any kind you want. And look, he even signs them for you because he loves you.
Hi, Whitney. I really think you should get a pair of these shoes.
I don't know about that, but if you guys want to send us your shoes, why don't you just email us?
From the Leroy and Lucille Melcher Center for Public Broadcasting on the University of Houston campus, this is KUHT, Channel 8, Houston PBS, a service of the University of Houston.
From Studio B at the Melcher Center for Public Broadcasting, it's the After Party with Ernie Manous. Invited to the party tonight from Riverdance, Marty Dowds and Alana Mallon. From Traffic in Women, Janet Lowry. A performance from Beauty and the Beast by Chesley Santoro. And our music review board with Michael Clark and Johnny Bravo. And now he'll be back right after this short pledge break. Ernie Manous! Wait, there's more. Well, I'll help you out here.
All right, how would everyone like a pass to go to the Bayou City Arts Festival? Yeah! You're all going to that in Memorial Park, March 24th through the 26th. For more information for our viewers at home, they can go to www.bayoucityartsfestival.com. So congratulations to you.
All right, and...
The semi-annual Bayou City Art Festival celebrates its 36th anniversary, opening a 3-day run, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, around the South Picnic Loop in Houston's Memorial Park. Some 300 artists and craftspeople from all across the nation will be exhibiting and selling their handmade wares in 19 different categories, from fiber to furniture, painting to photography, ceramics to sculpture, and jewelry to carved wood. Last year, the readers of American Style magazine voted the Bayou City Festival one of the top 5 arts festivals in the country. KUHF's Bob Stevenson spoke with Todd Holloman, Community Relations Manager of the festival's parent organization, the Art Colony Association, and Joe Wilson, Interim Executive Director of the Cultural Arts Council of Houston and Harris County, the organization that books the performing artists who entertain at the festival.
Todd Holloman, I know you've seen the slides, you've seen the pictures of some of the artists' work. What did you see that excites you about what's happening with this spring show?
Well, I think we have some incredible artists. We have 19 different media formats that artists represent. And this year, our featured artist, Yoram Gal, last year he was the first time that his trip into Houston, and then this year he was selected as our featured artist. And he paints in watercolors. Our featured art piece, which you can see all over Houston on billboards and magazines, is Houston Jig. And it has the skyline, downtown skyline in the background, some characters singing. It's a real happy piece, the fireworks in the background.
In fact, it sort of looks like a rendition of the Power of Houston fireworks event.
It really does,
that
yes.
Reliant Energy used to put on, yes.
Yes.
So that's the featured artist, and
yes, that's the featured artist.
The signature painting for this.
Yes,
spring
that's
festival.
the piece that we have all over, and that's but if you come out to the festival, all the patrons that come out, they can actually meet Yoram Gal. That's one of the great features about the festival, is that you can walk around and actually meet all 300 artists. They're there, they can take the time to tell you about their artwork, kind of their process, what they go through in creating a piece, and then you can look at their pieces, and they can even, if there's a piece that you like, they can tell you about the history of that piece. So it's a great chance that, really unlike anything else, that you can interact with all the artists.
Anybody else whose work kind of caught your eye as you were looking over the entries?
One of the artists is Kathy Womack. She's a former feature artist from Houston, and she kind of does ladies of leisure around town, so that's a neat one to check out.
I recognize her work from your little flyer you have there, and you mentioned before we started recording that she's a former fashion design artist, and I think you can see that in these wonderful paintings she
I think
makes
you can exactly
as
how,
you said, the ladies of leisure sitting around with a glass of wine having a nice midday afternoon a conversation in a little outdoor cafe, and you certainly can see that fashion art sense in her work.
Sure, you see the influences in it.
They're very lighthearted and nice earthy colors she uses too. Well, I know as of a couple of years ago, the Bayou City Arts Festival kind of amped up what it was doing in the way of entertainment and sort of established not only the visual and functional art aspect to the festival, but really made a commitment to include the performing arts, and has partnered with CATCH, the Cultural Arts Council of Houston and Harris County, to book some of those performing artists and entertainment acts. And Joe Wilson, the interim executive director of CATCH, is with us. Joe, are all the acts that you book into the festival all local performing artists and organizations?
They are all Houston or Harris County, either one.
Sure.
This became sort of a natural partnership between the Bayou City Art Festival and CATCH. We were looking for a way to showcase a number of our grant artists who have very limited exposure, and Lynette Wallace, the executive director of the art colony that runs Bayou City Art Festival, was at the same time looking for someone who might be able to step in and help her find new acts. So it became sort of a very natural partnership. This is the close of the second year that we've done this. We started out in the downtown festival a year ago, then did the last spring, and then last fall again downtown. But it becomes a very helpful way for us to assist the various arts organizations and for us to find new ones and showcase them to Houston and to the community.
I notice a couple of the contemporary dance companies, Several Dancers Corps and Sophonia, are going to be participating this year.
Several Dancers Corps is a longtime partner with the Art Colony and has appeared in, I forget for how many years, with them, as has Mecca. Mecca is also another one that brings the mariachi dancers and singers to the stage.
Yes.
But that's just a piece of the dance, because we also have the dancers from the American Turkish Association. We have the Houston Salsa, which is an incredible way. That's actually our closer. We closed downtown with it last year and had probably about 150 people doing salsa dancing out in front of the stage at the very end. And we plan on closing the same way this year. Jorge's group is just an incredibly energetic, inspiring group that gets everyone up on their feet as he teaches them each a new dance and gets them to participate, and then welcomes them up on the stage and has them join with him and with some of his dancers. It's a fun event.
I'm glad you've included the world and the ethnic and the international styles of dances and music in the entertainment. There was a group who performed on the stage we MC at the International Festival last year. We got to see the amazing thing they do, which you have booked for the Bayou City Festival this year, and that's the Grupo Capoeira, who do this amazing amalgamation of Brazilian martial art and dance.
It's a combination, right? It's part martial arts, part dance, and it grew out of an era where the slaves in South America were sort of under very tight control, and they had to find a way to express themselves. So they created this dance martial art technique that allowed them to do a lot of things that were at that time just forbidden for them. So it's an interesting history and a very interesting aspect.
Musically, you have such widely diverse acts as this wonderful group of 4 young string players from the Shepherd School, the Enso String Quartet, who will be performing contemporary music under the auspices of Musica, the modern music series. On the other hand, we have the Space City Gamelan Orchestra to play that wonderful Southeast Asian style.
And they just acquired a whole new set of
music.
instruments, having flown over last fall to Indonesia and acquired all of their new instruments, and this will be the first time for them to be using them on the stage.
Making their debut at the festival. Well, there's something to appeal to the most of the senses, certainly the eye and ear and sense of touch at the Bayou City Arts Festival. Joe Wilson and Todd Holloman, thanks for talking with us on the front row.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Todd Holloman is the Community Relations Manager of Houston's Art Colony Association, the organization that presents the twice-yearly Bayou City Art Festival. Joe Wilson is the Interim Executive Director of the Cultural Arts Council of Houston and Harris County, which agency not only books the artists who perform at the Bayou City Festival, it also partially funds this here radio program through grants from the City of Houston. You can hear a longer version of Todd and Joe's conversation with our producer Bob Stevenson by logging on to the station's website, kuhf.org. And while you're there, you might just as well pull out that credit card and make a financial contribution to the station. Follow the prompts to the donor form that begin next to the campaign pledge thermometer on the left side of the home page. The spring 2006 edition of the Bayou City Art Festival, featuring the work of 300 craftspeople from all over the country, runs 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, along the walkways of the South Picnic Loop in Memorial Park, off Memorial Drive, inside the 610 West Loop. There is no parking at the festival site. You are advised to take one of the Metro shuttles, which will operate on Saturday and Sunday from 4 different locations: the 18th Street side of the Northwest Mall at Highway 290 in the West Loop, the Hillcroft Transit Center at Highway 59 in Hillcroft, the West Loop Park and Ride at Loop 610 West and Braeswood, and downtown, with stops on Smith Street at Capitol, Rusk at Smith, and Memorial Drive at Rusk. For information about the festival and a performance schedule, you can call 713-521-0133 or check out the website BayouCityArtFestival.com.